This is not an accident. You did not land here by chance, and this moment is not random. Something deeper pulled you here because your heart needed calm, your mind needed rest, and your spirit needed a fresh reminder that you are not facing this day alone. So before the noise returns, before the pressure speaks, before the weight of your responsibilities tries to sit on your chest again, pause right here and breathe. Stay with me for the next few moments because what begins now can shift the whole atmosphere of your morning. If your mind has been running too fast, if your thoughts have been loud, if fear has been whispering all night and worry tried to wake up before you did, this prayer is for you. Peace is not far from you. Calm is not hiding from you. Strength is not beyond your reach. Right now, the presence of God is moving into the places inside you that have been tense, restless, heavy, and tired. The same God who speaks to storms is speaking over your life now, and his word is simple, powerful, and full of authority. Be still. Keep listening because this is where the shift begins. This is where the pressure starts to break. This is where your breathing slows, your thoughts settle, your heart steadies, and your morning turns in a new direction. Before your eyes fully open today, peace had already been prepared for you. Before your feet touched the floor, before the first worry tried to replay in your mind, before the memory of yesterday attempted to invade this new morning, God had already gone ahead of you and marked this day with calm. He already made room for your stillness. He already released grace for your thoughts. He already sent peace as a covering over your mind. So hear this clearly. The noise in your head is not the final truth about you. The racing thoughts are not your ruler. The fear that keeps repeating worst-case endings does not get the last word. You are not designed to be pushed around by panic. You are not called to live under constant pressure. Every voice that rises against your peace is losing strength right now. Every dark loop of fear is being interrupted. Every restless thought that has been circling your mind without permission is being challenged by the presence of God. And as this prayer continues, let your heart agree with heaven. Let your breathing slow down. Let your shoulders drop. Let your soul stop racing for disaster. You do not have to carry everything at once. You do not have to solve everything before you can rest. Peace is entering now. Not weak peace, not temporary peace. Deep peace, strong peace. The kind that holds you steady while everything around you tries to shake. So now, Father, I pray over every person listening to these words. Let peace move into every troubled place. Let supernatural calm settle over every anxious thought. Let every mind that has been tired, crowded, foggy, and overwhelmed begin to clear. Silence every voice that is not from you. Cancel every whisper of fear, every shadow of dread, every lie that says this person will not make it, will not recover, will not break through, will not see better days. That lie ends now. Let peace stand guard over the heart and mind. Let calm rise like a wall around this life. Let the soul that has been carrying too much finally feel what it means to release the pressure and breathe again. And if someone has been trying to look strong while falling apart inside, meet them right now with mercy. If someone has been smiling for others while fighting heavy thoughts alone, reach them right now with comfort. If someone has been waking up with fear already waiting for them, let this morning be different. Let this be the morning the cycle breaks. Stay with this prayer because this next part matters. Your mind is not abandoned territory. Your thoughts are not out of control forever. The God who made you did not create your mind and then leave it unprotected. He watches over what concerns you. And today he is restoring order where there has been noise, peace where there has been pressure, and clarity where there has been confusion. I speak directly to every form of anxiety trying to settle in this life like it belongs here. You do not belong here. Fear does not own this mind. Torment does not own these thoughts. Panic does not own this heart. Worry does not get permanent residence in a life that belongs to God. Every anxious pattern that has been repeating day after day, every fearful thought that returns in the morning, every restless cycle that grows louder at night, lose your grip now. Be broken, be uprooted, be removed. Let every thought that came from fear be exposed and weakened. Let every inner storm hear the same command that silenced the wind and waves, peace, be still. And let that word move through the mind like light moves through darkness. Let it settle in the nervous system. Let it settle in the chest. Let it settle in the breath. Let it settle in the places that tighten every time bad news is expected. This person is not a prisoner of inner chaos. This person is not doomed to live in mental noise. Freedom is possible. Calm is possible. Rest is possible. And it is arriving even now. If your heart is receiving this, keep listening. Do not rush away from this moment. Sometimes the breakthrough starts quietly. Sometimes the change begins with a slow breath, a steady heartbeat, and one clear agreement in the soul that says, I will not live under fear today. Let this truth go deep. Peace is not something you earn after life becomes easy. Peace is not a prize handed out when every bill is paid, every relationship is healed, every answer is visible, and every problem disappears. Peace flows from the unchanging nature of God, not from perfect circumstances. That means peace can meet you in the middle of unfinished things. Peace can sit with you while the outcome is still unknown. Peace can hold you when there are questions you cannot answer and situations you cannot fix by force. So break every agreement that says, I will be calm later. I will rest later. I will breathe later when everything finally lines up. No, peace is available now, in this moment, in this unfinished chapter, in this very real morning. God is still God, and because he is still God, calm can rise even here. Let your soul hear that. Let your spirit settle on that. The answer to your stress is not always more control. Sometimes the answer is surrender. Sometimes the answer is trust. Sometimes the answer is letting God be stronger than the thing you are trying to carry. So receive this. You do not have to manage your peace by human effort alone. You can receive peace as a gift. You can welcome it. You can make room for it. You can stop gripping the fear and start resting in the presence of the one who sees the whole picture and has not lost control for 1 second. I pray now for the deep places of the mind, the hidden places, the silent places, the places where fear has been replaying old scenes and imagining painful futures. Let the Spirit of God move through every layer of thought and memory, touch every raw place, calm every alarm, still every private storm. Bring healing to the hidden fears no one else knows about. Bring rest to the part of the heart that has been exhausted from overthinking. Bring softness to the inner world that has been hard and tense for too long. If someone has been trying to survive by staying busy, by staying distracted, by never slowing down long enough to feel what is really happening inside, meet them with gentle mercy now. Let this be the end of pretending and the beginning of peace. Let this be the end of just coping and the beginning of deep restoration. Receive this now. You are allowed to be still. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to stop rehearsing every possible bad outcome. You are allowed to live without making fear your daily companion. This is important, so hear it clearly. Silence is not weakness. Stillness is not surrender to defeat. Inner quiet is not empty space. It is sacred ground where clarity returns, where wisdom rises, where the voice of God becomes easier to recognize than the voice of panic. And as you keep listening, may your heart become quieter and your spirit more aware that heaven is nearer than your fear. I speak against mental noise right now, against the constant inner chatter that drains strength, steals focus, and buries peace beneath endless what-ifs. Let the noise come down. Let the static clear. Let every thought that has been louder than truth lose its power. The enemy often does not need to destroy a person to weaken them. He only needs to keep them distracted, rushed, and mentally crowded. But today that strategy is failing. Confusion is being broken. Distraction is being interrupted. The fog is lifting. The mind that felt scattered is being gathered again. The soul that felt stretched thin is being steadied. The inner room that felt full of restless sound is being filled with holy quiet. Be still, not because nothing is happening, but because God is working. Be still, not because the day is simple, but because heaven is near. Be still, not because the battle is fake, but because you are not fighting alone. Let divine stillness fill the atmosphere of this life. Let it settle over conversations that have been dreaded, decisions that have felt heavy, and responsibilities that seemed too much. Let stillness become strength. Let quiet become clarity. Let peace become the new normal. Stay with this prayer, because the next thing released over you is important. Wisdom. When the mind gets quiet, wisdom rises. When fear backs up, clarity steps forward. When noise loses control, direction becomes easier to hear. Now I pray for clarity. Let the voice of God become clear in this season. Let every person listening hear with greater sensitivity, greater peace, and greater confidence. Remove the inner pressure that makes every choice feel impossible. Remove the panic that makes every road seem dangerous. Remove the heaviness that has turned simple steps into hard battles. Let wisdom come for the next decision. Let light come for the next season. Let understanding come for the situation that has felt tangled and unclear. There are people listening who have been asking for direction, but the fear has been so loud they could barely hear anything else. Change that now. Turn down every false voice. Turn down every echo from the past. Turn down every sentence built from shame, pressure, or dread. Let the voice of truth rise stronger. Let peace clear the path for discernment. Let insight come without striving. Let the heart know when to move and when to wait. Let the mind be settled enough to recognize the right step. And for the person who feels like they cannot trust their own thoughts anymore because fear has exhausted them, breathe hope into them again. You are not abandoned in confusion. You are not lost in a fog forever. God still leads. God still guides. God still speaks. And even now in this prayer, He is teaching your spirit to recognize calm, to welcome truth, and to reject the voice of fear before it takes root. You are not your thoughts. You are not defined by the worst thing that crossed your mind last night. You are not defined by the fears that knocked on your door at dawn. You are not the sum of every anxious pattern you learned while trying to survive hard seasons. Thoughts may come, but they do not get to name you. Fear may knock, but it does not get to live with you. Old voices may try to return, but they do not decide your future. You have authority over what stays. You have authority over what is welcomed. You have authority over what is turned away. So I pray now for strength in that authority. Let every listener know they are not helpless. They may not stop every thought from appearing, but they can stop fear from taking a seat and ruling the room. They can answer lies with truth. They can answer panic with prayer. They can answer pressure with peace. They can answer chaos with the calm presence of God. Let every inner fortress built from dread begin to fall. Let every proud imagination built against truth come down. Let every stronghold of hopeless thinking crack and collapse. Let this mind become a place where truth is welcomed, where peace is protected, where wisdom is honored, and where fear is refused. Say it in your spirit even now. My mind is not open ground for every passing lie. My heart is not available for every dark assumption. My life belongs to God, and peace has a right to live here. I pray now over every storm surrounding this person. Every outward pressure feeding inner anxiety, every financial burden, every family strain, every health concern, every silent grief, every hidden pressure, every question about tomorrow, every delayed answer, every painful uncertainty. I speak peace over the storm, peace over the home, peace over the body, peace over the mind, peace over the future. Peace over the place where fear has been feeding on what is still unresolved. Supernatural calm does not mean there are no waves. It means God is present in the boat. It means you are not abandoned in the middle of the wind. It means the trouble is not greater than the one holding you through it. So if you have been bracing yourself for impact, relax your grip. Not your faith, not your trust, but the hard grip of fear. Let go of the constant tension that says, I must hold everything together or it will all fall apart. No, God is holding you. God is stronger than the storm. God is nearer than the panic. And right now, He is releasing peace into the center of what has felt unstable. Like a river, let calm flow through this life. Into the thoughts, into the emotions, into the body, into the future, into the places that have been shouting for relief. Let the soul hear this simple word and receive it fully. It is well. Not because everything is finished, but because God is present. I pray over the body now because fear does not stay only in the mind. It moves into the chest, the breathing, the stomach, the shoulders, the nerves, the sleep. So let peace move there too. Peace to every racing heartbeat. Peace to every tight muscle. Peace to every shallow breath. Peace to every tired nerve. Peace to the body that has been carrying stress signals for too long. Let rest move from the spirit into the flesh. Let the body come out of alarm. Let the nervous system receive calm. Let the breath deepen. Let the chest loosen. Let the jaw soften. Let the forehead relax. Let sleep become easier. Let the body stop acting like danger is always right around the corner. For the person whose thoughts have been painful and whose body has been paying the price, let this prayer reach both. Let healing touch mind and body together. Let old memories lose their power. Let the scenes that replayed at the wrong moments begin to fade. Let the words that wounded the mind lose their sting. Let painful history stop controlling present peace. Let what was heavy become lighter. Let what was sharp become softer. Let what was gripping become released. There is healing for the places fear has touched. There is rest for the body that has stayed in tension too long. There is freedom for the mind that forgot what calm feels like. Receive it slowly. Receive it deeply. Let this peace go all the way through you. And now I pray over family lines and long patterns, over fears that may have repeated for years, over anxious habits that seemed older than the person carrying them. Let every inherited pattern of fear stop here. Let every cycle of worry that moved from one generation to the next lose its power now. Let this be the life where the story changes. Let this be the person who says the fear does not keep traveling through us. The panic does not get passed down as normal. The children will not inherit constant dread. The next generation will not be raised inside the same atmosphere of inner torment. Peace will go forward from here. Faith will go forward from here. Stability will go forward from here. Calm will go forward from here. Break the old pattern. Interrupt the old transfer. End the old agreement with anxiety. Let families feel the shift. Let homes feel the shift. Let children feel the shift in the way peace begins to mark the atmosphere. And if the person listening has carried things they could never fully explain, things that felt deeper than one bad season, meet them with deep freedom now. What has repeated can be broken. What has stayed for years can still end. What felt permanent can still be changed by the power of God. So let every long chain snap. Let every old fear line go silent. Let every inherited heaviness lose access. This is a new atmosphere. This is a new direction. This is a new morning for this life and for those connected to it. Now let gratitude rise, not fake gratitude, not forced smiles, real gratitude, deep gratitude, steady gratitude that remembers what God has already done and uses that memory as fuel against fear. Bring to mind every moment of mercy, every rescue, every answered prayer, every time help came at the last minute, every day strength appeared when none seemed left. Every season that felt impossible until grace carried you through it. Let those memories rise now and push back against fear. Because gratitude changes the atmosphere. It lifts the fog. It turns the heart from what is missing to the one who still provides. It reminds the soul that God has been faithful before and will be faithful again. So for the person who can only see what is not finished, widen their vision. Let them see what has been held together. Let them see what has been protected. Let them see what has been sustained. Let them see the mercy that woke them up this morning. Let them see the breath in their lungs, the fact that they are still here, still standing, still being carried, still being loved. Gratitude is rising, and as it rises, fear is losing space. Thanksgiving is rising, and as it rises, peace is increasing. Remember this. Hold on to this. Use this through the day. When chaos tries to return, answer it with memory. When worry tries to rise again, answer it with gratitude. When fear says, what if it all goes wrong? Answer it with, God has already brought me through so much, and he is not leaving me now. So I seal this prayer over your morning, over your thoughts, over your body, over your home, over your day, and over the rest of this season. What has begun here does not have to fade when this moment ends. This calm is not only for a few minutes. This peace is not just for while you are listening. Carry it with you. Walk in it. Return to it. Protect it. Let it become the new atmosphere you expect. When the day gets loud, come back to stillness. When pressure rises, come back to truth. When anxiety tries to knock again, remember that it is not the owner of your mind. Peace belongs here. Calm belongs here. Clarity belongs here. The presence of God goes with you into every room, every task, every conversation, every decision, every place that once made you tense. You are not stepping into this day alone. You are stepping into it covered in grace, steadied by peace, guarded by truth, and strengthened by the presence of God. So walk forward with a quiet mind and a strong spirit. Walk forward with steadier breathing and clearer thoughts. Walk forward knowing the inner storm has been challenged and the atmosphere has shifted. And if this prayer found you at the exact right moment, hold on to it. Listen again if you need to. Let it settle deeper. Let it go further. Let it keep working in you. This is not the end of your peace. This is the beginning of a calmer way to live, a clearer way to think, and a stronger way to walk through every day that waits ahead.